Welcome to another edition of the 4 o'clock game, and today we're going to continue with the 34 Days of Crappy Games. And this time is a game called 8 Eyes, released in 1989 for the NES, made by a company called Taxan Consumer Division. Unlike other games, Taxan made a lot of absolute okay games like Star Soldier, which co-developed with Hudson, and Mappy Land, which is another one. And this one, it's actually 8 Eyes, is just even has probably one of the worst Castlevania clones ever. If those of you played Castlevania games, this is an absolute ripoff of the Castlevania games. So, this is even worse. If you watch Jedi's Revenge, yep, I told you, this game is even a ripoff of Castlevania. And take a look at the back of the game, shall we? Control man and bird in a fight for the 8 Jewels of Power. Features a unique corporate 2-player simultaneous mode and contains password level select. After hundreds of years of chaos, mankind has finally emerged from the ruins of nuclear war. This world of the distant future has once again flourished under the guidance of the great king, who harnessed the power of the 8 Eyes to rebuild the planet. These strange jewels of power were formed at the eyes enters the 8 nuclear explosions which newly destroy the Earth. In the wrong hands, the 8 Eyes would cause untold destruction, and now they have been seized by the great king, 8 dukes, in a desperate bid to gain control in the world for themselves. They have banished for the king to the nuclear wastelands, and always there Squabbing threatens to plunge the world into war once again. The back of the retrieving of the 8 Eyes fails for you. Oren, the falconer, the bravest and mightiest of the king's guardsmen, with your fighting falcon. Curtis, you must penetrate each of the 8 dukes' castles. There you can face the dukes of soldiers, battle strange nuclear mutants such as living skeletons, giant warps, and madmen. You must defeat the monstrous boss of each castle to retrieve the jewel power he guards. Then complete your quest. Return to the 8 Eyes after the altar of peace to await the return of the great king, so he may finish rebuilding the earth. Your reward will be the eternal gratitude of all mankind. Wow, that's a long story short because it's a long description. I can't believe this to read this one. So I think it's even worse than this. And let's see, I don't know if anything is going to be good or whatever it is, if it's even playable. But we're going to find out. Let's get on with the game as we play 8 Eyes. I'm sure this is going to be a short video like this because I just wanted to let you know. But this game is just even worse. It's Castlevania. So let's give it a gameplay, shall we?
Alright, this is 8 Eyes. Here we go. Probably one of the worst games ever made, that it's sort of a Castlevania ripoff. And we're just going to do is continue the game. We're going to show you the password. This is how you can do for the password in quest number 3. Well, it's let's see if this is how far this is in the quest number 3. You know, this is like the final stage of the game. This is how you can do is we'll go to the House of Ruth is where you can play to beat this game. Out of the way, and you know, you can do is how you can. We're not going to play the entire playthrough of the game, so we're going to go show you the password for the final stage. You can see here's the password, and there you go. And now I'm going to show you what the ending looks like. Oh yeah, now you have to do is collect all the jewels in the game. So we're not going to play the rest of the game, but it's kind of give you a little bit of a run of the thing. This game is just pretty bad for a run. But this is how you can do. Okay, we're gonna start off with this. Yeah, we gotta do is match the little colors. Pretty much. Huh. Okay, this is how this goes. By far. Oh yeah, you know, we can fix the orbs. This is how this game looks shorter. Okay. We got this right. This and this. And now you finally got it. And now here's the ending to the game because... Oh, here it is. Very impressive. I truly thought that no mere mortal would ever be reading. The statement here at the end of the third quest of 8 Eyes, you have reached the end of this game. I give my deepest congratulations to one who has beaten one of the most challenging games seen on the home video screen. Thank you, and look for more extremely challenging games for your favorites, Game Masters. Taxan. Wow. I don't know why you advertise this in the game. The ending looks like some sort of an advertising gimmick in there. Wow. I cannot believe this. It's very bad. Then the credits reached. Well, it's not very good. I just tell you, the ending is kind of bad because... And I cannot do this. It's, now it goes looped back to the videos. Yeah, I just had enough with that. So, well, I'm not going to play the rest of the game of 8 Eyes. He goes, this game was a Castlevania ripoff, and it's not even that great. It's not probably one of the best games ever made on the NES. It's kind of short, but I want to show you instead of playing the whole entire game, I was trying to show you to help you to show the ending to the game because it's I didn't get a chance to play through the entire game. So I didn't play the final boss, actually the final stage of the game, and I know it's not very fun of playing this game. It's not very good, and not in all different levels of the game. And the ending is kind of stupid because the controls look terrible. When I was recording this, I decided I deleted this video footage of that because I know if you want to see the entire playthrough of the game, you should go to YouTube and watch the entire run of the game. This game really ticks me off, and it's probably the worst game ever, and it's also a Castlevania ripoff. Yeah, they just screwed them up, and actually the developers of this game look so bad. Yeah, bad for Taxan for that. And there's your credits right there. So, whatever I do, well, this video is kind of short, but now, let's ground this game right now. 8 Eyes is going to get grounded. Right now, let's go to GoAnimate, and we'll come back to wrap things up for another game.
8 Eyes NES, I can't believe you made a video game that it was a Castlevania ripoff. It has bad music, bad gameplay and bad controls, and it was a horrible game. I told you not to make a bad Castlevania ripoff. That's it. You are in supermassive trouble.
But Mario, I made a video game that looks a lot like Castlevania. I'm sorry.
Well, sorry doesn't going to work because you are grounded big time. But first time I'm going to call Andy Panda and tell him to come over here right away.
This is Andy Panda. How can I help you?
Yes, they made an NES game which is a ripoff of Castlevania and it was bad, very bad. Can you please come to teach them lesson, please?
Sure, I will be right there in less than 15 minutes. Goodbye.
8 Eyes NES, someone is here to see you.
This is me, Andy Panda. I heard you made a bad NES game which is a complete clone of Castlevania with bad gameplay, bad music, bad graphics and bad controls. You were told not to make another Castlevania rip-off.
This will teach you a strong, strict lesson. You will be wearing nappies forever and for the rest of your natural-born life.
No, 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 no. You can't do this to me. I wish you were dead.
8 Eyes NES, how dare you wish me and Mario dead?
Andy Panda, can you call Luigi?
Yes, Mario.
This is Luigi. How can I help you?
Yes, someone made a bad NES game which is a complete clone of Castlevania which is my favorite game on the NES.
Oh my god, they made an NES game and it sucks and it was a Castlevania knockoff. Oh, they're in super trouble. I will be right over to teach them a lesson. And before I hang up, I'm bringing over Anne, Joyce, Jane and Rosie over there as well. I will be right there in 15 minutes.
8 Eyes NES, you have a lot of visitors.
This is me, Luigi. I heard you got grounded for making a bad NES game that it was a complete knockoff of Castlevania which is my favorite game on the NES. Plus, you are trying to waste Andy Panda and Mario dead.
I'm Jane. I heard you made a bad Castlevania clone on the NES and it was horrible.
I'm Rosie. My name is Anne, and I heard you made a horrible Castlevania knockoff on the NES.
And I'm Joyce, and you have no business doing all this stuff.
This will teach you a strong, strict lesson. You will be wearing nappies forever and for the rest of your natural-born life.
That's right, 8 Eyes NES. You are now wearing nappies. Now you look like a big baby. You will go poo-poos and pee-pees in your nappies instead of the toilet.
No. Oh no. I'm sorry for making a bad Castlevania rip-off on the NES.
You will stay as a baby for the rest of your life. This means wearing nappies, preschool games, educational games, dog food, and everything for babies.
And you will be forced to play Sesame Street video games for the NES like ABC, 1, 2, 3, Countdown and Big Bird's Hide and Seek. Along with Big Bird's Egg Catch for the Atari 2600, Cookie Monster Munch for the Atari 2600. Count's Castle for the Atari 2600, and Barney's Hide and Seek for the Sega Genesis.
And you will be forced to make another game that you hate as well.
And the only things that you will even drink are pork chop, holy water, magic mushroom from 3D World Runner, eggplant from Adventure Island, Tread from Tread, Drug of Thunder from Bubble Bobble and many more. Pork chop, holy water, eggplant, magic mushroom, Metroid, and Drug of Thunder are the only things you will have from now on.
I agree with Anne.
Now it's time for Angry Faces 8 Eyes NES. I would normally say go to your room, but instead start playing baby video games like you are forced to do so, or else you will be grounded for a huge time.
Looks like I'm stuck on wearing nappies and I have to play educational video games forever as well.
Well, there you go. This video is really short because you know why? This game is grounded because of this, because of rips off Castlevania and all that stuff. I know, if you want to see the actual gameplay of this, just check out one of those YouTube channels and see what it is. Go search some 8 Eyes gameplay on YouTube and see what it is to see the entire game. But the ending's kind of stupid because they try to advertise other games for the NES, like Taxan or whatever it is. It's like it says look for other games. That this is some sort of a product placement, but the ending looks like an advertisement for something. I don't know what the heck happened. They put an advertisement for other games. I gotta tell you, this is not even that great because the ending's kind of stupid for no reason. And that's all there is to it, but that was 8 Eyes. So, and that ends the 4 o'clock games, 34 days of crappy games, and join us tomorrow. We'll have another bad game just for you. So, thanks for watching.